Welcome on in. This is Chris with Hobby Legends, and we are ripping some more 92 Platinum. It's going to be another half case, 6-box character break for 2024 Marvel Masterpieces. And we're starting from a fresh case, so we're going to take our top 6 boxes, and the next 6 boxes will be for our next character break. Our top 9 boxes, I should say. So let's get our 9 boxes and get started. And like always, feel free to put your spots in chat, and let's see if we can find something nice and low numbered for you. Bam, there's our 9 boxes of fun. Let's get to it. 7. Hold on, 2 more. All right, now we are ready to roll. And like always, everything goes to the character pictured on the front with the exception of the Battle Spectrum cards. They are their own spot. Everything else will be going to the character on the front of the card. All right, Platinum, what do you got for us this round? We did very good last time in our 9 boxes. So let's see what we got for these 9. I know what you want, Murphy. Come on, let's show you some Doom. And we're going to lead off with She-Hulk, followed by Wolverine on the fantastic covers. And our first parallel is going to Kang on the holofoil. So Kang is our first spot to strike today. Ooh, and we have our first bit of numbered action. It's going to be a pink lasers. And that is going to Sandman on the pink lasers cover variant. So Sandman is our first spot to see some numbered action. And he is 501 of 692. And right behind him, the Man Without Fear, Daredevil on the lenticular. And Psylocke to finish off our pack. And there's Thor on the corner box creations, followed by Feral on the canvas. And there's Feral again to start this one, followed by Spidey on the corner box creations. Up next, we're going to have Speedball on the canvas. And Rainbow coming up, and that is going to Thor on the Rainbow corner box creations. Followed by Darkhawk on the clear, and then Mr. Wilson Fisk to finish off our pack. And there's who you search for. Come on, we'd love to see you in numbered form, Mr. Doom. And then we have Adam Warlock on the Rainbow cover variant, followed by Night Thrasher on the canvas. And there's Silver Surfer on the clear, followed by Captain America on the Rainbow. And there's Namor on the cover variant, followed by Human Torch on the canvas. And we have our first blue tracks coming up. But before that, we're going to have Wonder Man on the leather. And our first blue tracks today is going to Luke Cage. So Luke Cage on the blue tracks. And then Magneto to finish off our pack. And there's the Kingpin Wilson Fisk on the canvas, followed by Dormammu on the Rainbow. And then Johnny Blaze to finish off our pack. And there's Deathbird on the cover variant. And behind her, I think we're going to have another leather. And we sure do. Going to Silver Sable on the leather. And final pack here of box number 1. Ooh, nice. We're going to get one more numbered card. It's going to be a red prism. And very cool. That is going to Psylocke on the red prism. So there you go. Psylocke spot on the board with some numbered action. And for Psylocke, she is 415 of 492 on the red prism. And behind her is going to be Mr. Sinister on the canvas. And then Ultron to finish off box number 1. All right, box number 2. Let's get lower this round. I would like to see a Seismic Gold or lower. And we're going to lead off with Scarlet Witch in box number 2, followed by Daredevil on the corner box creations. And there's a holofoil going to Sandman. And Green Goblin to finish off our pack. Ooh, nice. We're going to have a pink lasers coming up. And that is going to Darkhawk on the pink lasers cover variant. And for Darkhawk, he is number 1 on the print too. 1 of 692 on the pink lasers. And behind him, a little Doc Ock action with Dr. Octopus on the lenticular. The tentacles are just coming right at you. And then Black Widow to finish off her pack. And there's Hulk on the corner box creations, followed by Dazzler on the clear, and then Moon Knight to finish off her pack. Black Panther on the fantastic covers, followed by Quasar on the canvas. And there's Wolverine on the rainbow fantastic covers, followed by Iceman on the clear. All right, good luck, everybody. We have a blue PMG on the way. All right, Precious Metal Jim, who are you going to be? Oh, very cool. That is going to Morbius on the blue PMG. And that looks fantastic. So there you go, Morbius spot on the blue Precious Metals Jim. And like most of them, see, it has that little bit of divot under the M there on the bottom of the card. But other than that, it looks fantastic. And for Morbius, he is 20 of 50 on the blue PMG. Let's take one more extra look at it. So very cool. Always nice when we find some PMG action. And then Bishop on the rainbow cover variant, followed by Thor on the canvas. And there's Adam Warlock on the clear, followed by Sauron on the rainbow. And there's Kingpin on the cover variant, followed by Jean Grey on the canvas. And there's Shadowcat on the leather. And blue tracks behind her going to Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. And there's Iron Man on the canvas, followed by Beast on the rainbow. And there's Mr. Sinister on the cover variant, followed by Nightcrawler on the leather. Oh, I agree, Morbius. Yeah, that looks sweet, Murphine. The blue goes very good with Morbius. Not like quite a direct color match, but it looked very, very good. And we do have another red prism coming up. And this one is going to Strong Guy on the red prism. And for Strong Guy, he is 387 of 492 on the red prism. And behind him is going to be Super Scroll on the canvas. And leader to end box number 2. I know, Murphy. I'm hoping. Man, I would get so ecstatic for you when we finally pull some low number Doom. And especially if it's a green PMG. Oh my goodness, man. I'd be so excited for you. I'd be like, it was worth the wait. And box 3 is going to lead off with Super Scroll, followed by Silver Surfer on the corner box creations, and then Gambit on the canvas. So a little Remy LeBeau action. And we do have a pink lasers coming up. And that one is going to Nick Fury on the pink lasers. And for Nick Fury, he is 121 of 992 on the pink lasers. And behind him, we're going to have Blob on the leather. And Nightcrawler to finish off our pack. And there's Star-Lord on the fantastic covers, followed by Captain Britain on the canvas. And then Mr. Adam Warlock protecting the back of the pack. Oh my goodness, someone actually has it out there? That's crazy, but yeah, 7K, that is a ton. And there's Nomad on the fantastic covers, followed by Professor X on the clear, and then Spidey to finish off our pack. But I understand, like, when it's a golden treasure card, you could basically just name your own price. Like, I don't think someone's going to pay quite that much, but you never know. And there's Thanos on the corner box creations, followed by Namorita on the canvas. Ooh, nice. We have another red prism coming up. And this one is going to Deathlock on the red prism. So another cool color match here for Deathlock on the red prism cover variant. And he is 206 of 292. Followed by Blob on the clear. Weapon Omega on the cover variant. Followed by Hawkeye on the canvas. Yeah, that is true. And there's Iceman on the cover variant rainbow. Followed by some Felicia Hardy action with Black Cat on the clear. No, I'm the same way. Like, most of my cards, they just stay in the PC. And there's Farrell on the cover variant. Followed by Doctor Strange on the canvas. Ooh, we do have another lenticular coming up. And this one is going to Kang on the lenticular. And rainbow behind him is going to Wonder Man. And there's Thanos on the canvas. And behind him we're going to have a blue tracks. And that is going to Night Thrasher on the blue tracks. And Mr. Sinister to finish off our pack. Ooh, and we have our first Plexi today. So rainbow in the back is going to Silver Sable. And our first Plexi, very nice, going to Mr. Fantastic on the Plexi. So there's a goodie for the Reed Richards spot on the Plexi of Mr. Fantastic. And that'll bring us to our next box. Yeah, no, that'd be so cool. To be able to pull a 101 from like your own personal pack would be so awesome. That is one thing that I have not done for myself personally yet. I've got red to 5. That's the lowest I've personally pulled. And we're going to lead off with Gambit, followed by Doctor Strange on the Corner Box Creations. And then Doc Ock on the canvas. And we do have another Pink Lasers. And this one is going to Black Cat on the Pink Lasers. And for Black Cat, she is 774 of 992. And behind her is going to be Adam Warlock on the leather. And Phoenix to finish off her pack. And there's She-Hulk on the Corner Box Creations. Followed by Venom on the canvas. And there's Deathlock on the cover variant. Followed by Mr. Fantastic on the clear. And I always get a kick out of that. Since we found his Plexi, now we've seen Mr. Fantastic on the clear. And there's Spidey on the Fantastic covers. Followed by Nick Fury on the canvas. What is up, Gabriel? Nice to see you. And there's Iron Man on the blue tracks. It's a little Tony Stark action there on the blue tracks. Followed by the Thing on the clear. And Wolverine to finish off our pack. And there's Luke Cage on the cover variant. Followed by Red Skull on the canvas. Shatterstar on the cover variant rainbow. Followed by Nightcrawler on the clear. I know, Gabriel, right when I saw you, I was like, yeah, he did just see our She-Hulk appearance. And there's Magneto on the cover variant. Followed by Daredevil on the canvas. And we do have a lenticular coming up. And this one is going to Namor the Submariner. Followed by Jubilee on the rainbow. And there's Elektra on the canvas. And blue tracks behind her is going to Mr. Sinister. And then Havoc to finish off our pack. Ooh, very nice. We're going to get another Plexi. So rainbow in the back is going to Sleepwalker. And our second Plexi today, ooh, that's got to be Venom. Very nice. Our second Plexi is going to Venom. Nice hit here for the Venom spot. And that brings us to box number 5. All right, 5. Can we see another Precious Metals gem? Come on. We did see 2 in our previous 9 boxes. I want to see 2 again. Ooh, nice. Our first Battle Spectrum card is Silver Surfer versus Thanos. So putting the Battle Spectrum spot on the board. Followed by Rogue on the holofoil. And Pink Lasers coming up. And this one is going to White Queen on the Pink Lasers. And for White Queen, she is 858 of 992. And behind her is Night Thrasher on the Lenticular. And there's Cable on the Corner Box Creations. Followed by Apocalypse on the clear. And then Magneto to finish off her pack. Speedball on the cover variant. Followed by Galactus on the canvas. And there's Thor on the Fantastic covers. Followed by Deathlock on the clear. And we do have another Blue Tracks coming up. And this one is going to Jean Grey on the Blue Tracks cover variant. And behind Jean is going to be White Queen on the canvas. And there's Night Thrasher on the cover variant. Followed by Ultron on the clear. And Electro on the rainbow cover variant. Followed by Rogue on the canvas. So a couple parallels now for Rogue in this box. And there's the Human Torch on the cover variant. And leather behind him is going to Sabretooth. And there's Sandman on the canvas, followed by Psylocke on the rainbow. And there's Tombstone on the leather, followed by Human Torch on the blue tracks. And final pack here of box number 5. And there's Kang on the canvas, and a little bit of Doom for you with Dr. Doom on the rainbow. Come on, we want to see you in low numbered form, Mr. Dr. Doom. All right, box number 6. What goodies do you have for us? We're going to lead off with Loki, followed by Spider-Gwen on the Corner Box Creations. Up next is Archangel on the canvas. And we do have another Pink Lasers coming up. And this one is going to Dazzler on the Pink Lasers. And for Dazzler, she is 759 of 992. And very cool, another goodie for Morbius. This time on the Lenticular. And there's Thor and Hulk on the double shot. One for the random at the end of the break. Followed by Night Thrasher on the clear. And there's Daredevil on the cover variant. Followed by Enchantress on the canvas. And Star-Lord and Rocket on the Corner Box Creations. Followed by Luke Cage on the clear. And Blue Tracks is going to Thor. So Thor on the Blue Tracks cover variant. Oh, that's so cool. Followed by Loki on the canvas. Always get a kick out of that when the brothers do stick together. And there's Elektra on the cover variant. Followed by Namor on the clear. And Rainbow is going to Black Widow on the rainbow cover variant. Followed by North Star on the canvas. Getting close, Wick Stick, but we're always trying to buy more. If we can find more sealed cases, we will just continue to rip it. And there's a cover variant going to Nightmare. Ooh, and right behind him, we have found some wood. Very nice Cable on the wood. So there you go, Cable spot. And then Black Panther to finish off our pack. And there's Cyclops on the canvas, followed by Shadowcat on the rainbow. And there's Bullseye on the leather, followed by Feral on the blue tracks. And final pack here of box number 6. And there's Invisible Woman on the canvas, followed by Nightcrawler on the rainbow. No, I had to control myself with that one. I was like, I could say something. All right, brings us to box number 8. Come on, number 8. Let's get low. Oh, very nice. Corner Box Creations of Thing and Human Torch. So that's another one for the random. And then we have White Queen on the hollow foil. And Adam Warlock to finish off our pack. And Pink Lasers coming up. Oh, it could only be one man. Very nice. Going to the Incredible Hulk on the Pink Lasers cover variant. And for Hulk, he is 569 of 692. And behind him is going to be Blob on the lenticular. And there's Moon Knight on the Fantastic covers, followed by Cable on the clear this time. And then Lizard to finish off our pack. And there's Captain America on the Corner Box Creations, followed by Nova on the canvas. And there's Captain Marvel on the Corner Box Creations rainbow. So first time we saw Captain Marvel today. And then Electro on the clear. And there's Moon Knight on the rainbow cover variant, followed by Ghost Rider on the canvas. Ooh, very cool. So we did get a low numbered goodie. That is a Seismic Gold. And I think it's going to dazzle everyone. Oh no, it is Storm. Even cooler. Very nice. Going out to the Storm spot on the cover variant Seismic Gold. There you go, Storm. I thought we had Dazzler when I saw the hand. And for Storm, she is 57 of 92 on the Seismic Gold. So very nice low numbered goodie for Storm. And behind her is going to be Mojo on the canvas. And there's Leader on the clear, followed by Adam Warlock on the rainbow. Hulk on the cover variant, followed by Major Victory on the canvas. And there's Mephisto on the leather, followed by Speedball on the blue tracks, and then Storm to finish off our pack. And there's Morbius on the canvas, followed by Spidey on the rainbow. So a little Spidey action here. And final pack here of box number 7. And there's She-Hulk on the cover variant, followed by Storm on the leather. So very nice box for Storm. All right, box number 8. Can we get some more low-numbered goodies? And there's Captain America on the Fantastic covers, followed by Galactus on the hollow foil. And we do have another Pink Lasers coming up. And this one is going to Namorita on the Pink Lasers cover variant. And for her, she is 319 of 692. And behind her is the unstoppable Juggernaut on the lenticular. And there's Cyclops on the corner box creations, followed by Bishop on the clear. And Venom on the corner box creations, followed by Psylocke on the canvas. And there's Iron Man on the corner box creations rainbow, followed by Colossus on the clear. And there's Cable on the rainbow cover variant, followed by Doctor Doom on the canvas. And there's some Wolverine action with Wolvie on the clear, followed by Storm on the rainbow. And there's Super Skrull on the cover variant, followed by Sauron on the canvas. And then Thing on the leather. And blue tracks behind him is going to Nomad. And there's Beast on the canvas, followed by Blob on the rainbow. Doc Ock on the cover variant. And behind him is going to be Black Cat on the leather. And we do have a red prism coming up. And that is going to Black Panther on the red prism. So there you go, Black Panther. And he is 42 of 492 on the red prism, followed by Jubilee on the canvas. And there it is, everybody, our final box of the break. Oh, come on, final box. One more low-numbered goodie, please and thank you. We found a blue PMG so far, a Seismic Gold to 92. We could use one more low-numbered goodie. And there's Dazzler on the cover variant, followed by Sleepwalker on the canvas. Ooh, we do have another red prism coming up. And very nice. That is going to Beast on the red prism cover variant. And for Beast, he is 25 of 292 on the red prism, followed by Havoc on the leather. And there's Nova on the corner box creations, followed by Juggernaut on the canvas. Cover variant for Venom, followed by Sabretooth on the clear. And Hobgoblin to finish off our pack. Ooh, nice. We're going to see our second Battle Spectrum card, and this one is Spider-Man versus Venom. Followed by Quicksilver on the canvas. And blue tracks coming up, and this one is going to Quasar on the blue tracks, followed by Havoc on the clear. And there's Nick Fury on the cover variant, followed by Cap on the canvas. And Green Goblin on the cover variant rainbow, followed by Spidey on the clear. And then Green Goblin again. So Spidey was surrounded by goblins in that pack. And there's Red Skull on the cover variant, followed by Dormammu on the canvas. Ooh, we have another lenticular coming up. And this one is going to Captain Britain on the lenticular, followed by Sabretooth on the rainbow. And there's Scarlet Witch on the canvas. And blue tracks behind her is going to Weapon Omega. And that brings us to our final pack of the break. And this one's thick, so we're either going to have a Plexi or a Metallurgy. Ooh, we're going to see a third Plexi. So our rainbow in the back is going to Tombstone. And our final Plexi of the day is going to Strong Guy. So Strong Guy on the Plexi. And that is going to do it for this one. Give us 2 seconds, everybody, and we'll go through the recap, going through all of our numbered goodies. See how this one shook out. All right, let's start off with our lowest hit of the break. It was Morbius on the Blue Precious Metals Gem. Such a fantastic hit for the Morbius spot. And next up, we did find a Seismic Gold to 92 for Storm. And we'll go through our red prisms. First, the cover variants at 292. We have Deathlock and Beast. And our regular red prisms to 492, we found Psylocke, Strong Guy, and Black Panther. Up next, we'll go through our pink lasers, starting with the cover variants to 692. Sandman, Darkhawk, Hulk, and Namorita. Next up, we have our pink lasers to 992. We found Nick Fury, Black Cat, White Queen, and Dazzler. And we did find a wood this round, going to Cable. Next up, let's go through our holofoils. We found Kang, Sandman, Rogue, White Queen, and Galactus. Next up, our lenticulars. We found Captain Britain, Juggernaut, Blob, Morbius, Night Thrasher, Namor, Kang, Doc Ock, and Daredevil. And our Plexis, Mr. Fantastic, Venom, and Strong Guy. And our blue Traxes, we found Cage, Kingpin, Night Thrasher, Iron Man, Mr. Sinister, Jean Grey, Human Torch, Thor, Feral, Speedball, Nomad, Quasar, and Weapon Omega. And here we go. And we only found 2 battle spectrums this round. Spider-Man versus Venom and Silver Surfer versus Thanos. And last thing is we're going to do the random for these 2 cards. Just like always, it will be a simple left and right random, where Hulk and Thing are our characters on the left, and Thor and Human Torch will be our characters on the right. So let me bring up random.org for everybody. All right, that is our list. Just a simple left and right. So we're going to roll 2 virtual dice. They're going to decide how many times we randomize the list. So the dice have decided 8. So let's go back to our list. And we're going to randomize it 8 times. Whichever one is on the top of the 8th roll, that is the winner. And the right side is the winning side. So Thor is going to get the fantastic cover, and Human Torch is going to get the corner box creation. And that is going to do it for this one. Thanks again, everybody. We always appreciate it joining us for Marvel. And we will be back in a little over 20 minutes for Marvel Topps Chrome. And that, if you have not checked out that product yet, it is a lot of fun. Huge checklist, so a little harder to hit your particular character, but they do got a lot of cool parallels in that set. So whether you're in the break or not, come hang out and watch some Marvel Topps Chrome. And hopefully, Murphy, hopefully we have some Doom action for you in that one. But thanks again, everybody, for joining us, and I will see you all soon. Bye.